Hello, everybody. Hi, happy Monday. Fun day to you watching at home. Hi, Brad. Hi, Alex.
Fun day. Nothing more fun. Nothing makes your day more fun than computers crashing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mine did a fantastic blue screen dive right at the middle or the pre-show of the Planorama we were about to record. Just a good old pop and that emoji smiley face, which...
Big old frowny face.
What are you doing?
Look, you can't put lipstick on a pig. You can't put a frowny face on a blue screen.
It should be like it should be like Clippy, just genuinely like just apologizing. Like
it should be Clippy with 20 years of age on him.
Just like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It should be Clippy with like bags under his eyes. And like
Clippy in like full on Rossetti mode, like just straight up shows up and just starts yelling at you about the things your computer did wrong.
So you should be wearing like a sleazy trench coat.
No, it should be Clippy in more like Gill mode. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I need this.
Jeez, oh boy.
Don't switch to a Mac. I need you. I know something went wrong. But
fatal exception. What does that mean? Oh,
I don't even know. They added some new shit. I don't know.
Clippy just swinging out of a brown bottle with 3 X's on the front of
it. Just like pointing back to the error. Just like, I don't even know what they put in this shit anymore. Anyway. Blue screen.
Computers.
Yes. But hopefully it holds up. But we're here to play Mass Effect, a game that is bug-free and ready to go. Ready to ship.
Definitely good.
That's what I hear. Where did we leave off, Alex? It's been like 7 years.
Yeah, so I was out last week on the old vacation, and this week we are back, so we're back doing Mass Effect. I was on this desert planet, not the other desert planet, this desert planet.
Uh-huh.
The one where if you go out in the sun, it's like, hey, it's too fucking hot. What are you doing?
Oh, New Jersey. Got it.
Yes.
Got it. I've heard of it. I forgot my water upstairs. Gosh darn it. I'm going to go get it.
Oh, I remember this. Yes, I'm standing on top of this. I dropped this terminal last time, and that was the last thing I did.
Look at you. You still got this sick bug helmet.
Yeah, I do. All right, let's look at the old journal and remind ourselves what the hell we're doing. We are doing this Dissension in the Ranks quest.
Well, you do that.
We're going to go look at some crashed Ket ships on Eladin. That's what we're going to go do.
Sounds like a Mass Effect Andromeda quest.
It's not that far. I think we can make it over there without having to do other stuff. Let's get in the car and go.
Let's do that. I said it before, of the 2 desert planets, this is the one for me.
Yeah, this is the one that feels more like a desert.
This looks like a hot-ass planet. And hey, look, there's a heat hazard.
Where's this mountain go?
Up?
Goes up. Yeah.
Probably up.
You know the line.
Wait, what line?
I was doing the Ghostbusters line, but with about a mountain instead of stairs.
Oh.
Okay, I think we found some crash stuff and also some people with guns.
You found the smoke emitter. Very cool. My daughter's home. She's got another cold. And I keep forgetting. So every time I walk up and then I see her, then I'm like, what the fuck? Oh my God. Like, scares the shit out of me. And then I have to play it cool.
She's sick or that she's there?
No, that somebody's home. Like somebody's in the house.
Wait, are you usually alone at this time of day?
Right now I am because my wife is picking up my son, usually my daughter as well, from camp. But they're at camp during the day usually. They've got their swim stuff, and then it's straight to camp. I can't wait until this portion of the schedule is over. 4 more weeks.
Oh, we got a pad.
I assume you've tested her and everything.
This morning. Boy, they really hate that. It's been a lot of testing.
Things are not great right now on that front. I know a lot of people that have COVID at the moment.
Yeah, somebody else I know just got... Oh, it's not somebody else I know. It's Chuck Schumer. Chuck, you know, Chuck was over the house.
Chuck. I get it. You don't have to look. You don't have to be humble. I get it.
I was like, I just remember hearing somebody this morning else had COVID. think Chuck Schumer might have done my graduation thing. Like, what do they call it? Commencement address, maybe?
Yes.
I feel like I stopped listening for 5 seconds and suddenly we're talking about Chuck Schumer. What happened?
Sorry, it was COVID got us there. You know, COVID and Chuck Schumer, the thing that just will go away.
The two inevitable things in this world.
Oh, yeah. So my daughter had a cold and then gave me that cold. I don't know if people remember when I had that cold. And then now she's got, I think, another cold.
Okay. So the next thing for that quest line requires me to go back to the Tempest. Whoa. So I'm going to go do this other thing, which is helping PB get her damn robot back.
Yeah. What's PB's robot's name? Pocky?
Pock.
With the fight with the Ket, we saved the Solarian
Pocky and Rocky. That's right.
Yeah, Rocky was from Mass Effect. Or the original one.
Maybe we're winning?
Should we watch Rocky?
And down we go.
Have you not seen Rocky?
I have not. I've never seen Rocky.
I think if we watched Rocky for the Watchcast, we have to bring Dan in as like a guest for that one.
Oh right,
like,
yes,
I
right.
agree.
It's like his whole thing, right?
Well, it's not his only thing, but it is definitely one of his things.
Yeah, I think he's a big Rocky fan. Rocky 1, genuinely great movie.
Oh yeah, no, well regarded.
Didn't it like won Oscars, right?
Yeah.
Outlaw tech, keep your eyes peeled.
Legitimate cinema.
I don't think I have seen every Rocky movie. I've seen 1, I have seen 2, I've seen 4, I may have seen 3. I don't think I ever saw 5.
Which one is Tommy Gunn? 4?
Tommy Gunn. No, 4 is Drago.
Okay, Tommy Gunn must be 5. You're losing everything when he's street fighting.
Yeah, I super don't remember anything about 5 other than people thinking it was very bad. That's the one with the robot. That's the one with Paulie's robot, right?
Is that 5? I thought that's 2.
Or maybe that's 2 or 3.
I think Paulie's dead, no spoilers, by 5.
Oh, R.I.P. Paulie.
Is Rocky 1 to the rest of Rocky the same as like Rambo 1 is to the rest of Rambo, where it was like...
I would say that I think that holds up.
They tried to make like a relatively serious character study, and then it just turned into some like big dumb summer action.
Damn it, abandoned.
Rah-rah
thing. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I think Tommy Gunn is the explosive arrow to Rambo.
Okay,
It's probably more
having never
Drago.
seen any of either of these franchises. This was a weird conversation to have, but
We got a scavenger. What's up?
Ryder, he's got Pock. She's broken
Oh.
though. Guess
which one is Ivan Drago? Is that
That's 4.
Okay.
Hey, I don't want any trouble. I found this site abandoned. By scavenger law, it's all mine.
We're not here to fight you for it.
Scavenger law.
I mean, good thing. Well, I'm a businessman, you see, so I'm willing to sell.
I thought you were a scavenger. Okay. Now I'm going to go by business law. Okay, now I'm switching. I'm putting on this mustache.
The site went?
Now we're doing maritime law.
Led by a pain in the ass Asari with a
Now we're gonna do bird law.
They've been picking remnant sites clean all over. Never leave anything worthwhile behind. But they screwed up and left items here though.
How much for that broken observer?
What, this thing? Yeah, it may look trashed, but I assure you it's easy to fix right up. In fact, I could do it myself and make a killing, so no discounts.
Right. This guy's gonna put her back together. You ever hear of an Asari named Kalinda Terev?
That's the pain in the ass Asari I stupidly mentioned. Please don't tell her I called her that, or next time I see her, it's my ass.
Yeah? So you better do right
It's his
by
ass.
us.
His
Let's
ass.
get down to business.
Time
Now
to
I'm
get down to business.
Look, what do you think is fair for the observer?
Talking about ass
Take
law.
this and consider yourself lucky.
Yep, that'll do.
I have no idea what you handed. You could have handed it like a fucking vibrator. I have no idea.
Together.
I am
Thank you,
very
Ryder.
lucky.
Maybe this Kalinda nightmare is over. That would be nice. Yeah. Regardless, I can upgrade my Remnant scanner now. Come see me back at the ship.
All right.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Wonder if
Holy
that's
cow! Is
everything
this really
we do
episode
right
21 of this thing?
Yeah, somehow it is.
Even
believe it.
Even a pretty straightforward, like, plot-only run through this game is pretty long. Turns out.
Is this really 21?
This is 21, my friends.
My gosh.
Stream says.
That's what I wrote down.
Okay.
I wouldn't lie to you.
You say
Purposely.
it. Said it must be true.
The Flop House.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I should do anything else here. Like, is there anything else of like note to do here? Because this says go back to the Tempest. This says go back to the Tempest. I do still have to make this world viable at some point.
Listen.
I'm not saying I have to do that right now. I'm just, let's advance these quests. Let's just go back to the old Tempest.
Speaking of movies like First Blood and Rocky that are different than their actiony sequels, would you say Terminator is in that vein? Like, it's a little, Hugh's a little closer to an action movie at the beginning, right? But it's like a more psychological thriller, right? In terms of
there's. God, we should watch that for the man. I'm killed to watch.
There's so many things we can watch.
I'd say Terminator and Alien are more like Terminator 2 and Aliens versus
that's correct.
Rocky and First Blood.
There's still a good amount of action in Terminator 1, though. I mean, yes, it is very much like slasher, villain, horror kind of thing. But, there's tons of car chases and shootouts and explosions and stuff.
I somehow stumbled into, I guess Vanity Fair has this series of, like, your career timeline.
STG agent?
You guys ever seen that?
Convinced your people were betrayed.
That's bizarre. What could the Ket offer anyone that's worth an arc? Watch your step, Ryder. Back home, when STG was involved, things got messy.
Oh, that's their
I'll let you concentrate.
special military group.
You know where I'll be.
Yeah, the like their CIA type thing, right?
Yeah, special forces.
Unbelievable that some of the Ket would be fighting their own.
I feel like we haven't checked in with Suvi in a while.
So monolithic, almost.
They destroy themselves.
There's so much we still don't know about how their society functions. The stuff you've brought in is helping shed some light on those questions. Speaking of which, this device you found at that destroyed Ket ship, it's secured with a biometric lock that can only be activated with a specific genetic
Do you
code.
have that code?
It's me.
So, like a fingerprint scan, except with a genetic
Yeah, no, I've got that on my
fingerprint.
iPhone.
Exactly. Whatever's in this, it's probably only meant for trusted individuals. So you're saying I have to track down some Ket?
Nope.
But that would be impossible, Ryder. Remember those Ket genetic samples you scanned?
Not at all.
Vault? Lexi's been working on the data, and I have an idea that just might work. We should go talk with her when you have time.
Okay, go talk to Lexi in a minute here. That's fine.
Also,
Let's go talk to PB
Suvi,
first.
Are we cool? I just want to double check. Let's circle back around.
I
We're
think
cool,
we're cool.
right? We're cool. We're cool,
There
right?
you are.
We're cool.
Hi.
I like it when you
One
flirt.
word, one syllable. That's not
Yeah,
like
we
you.
haven't talked about zero-G
I'm
sex
fine.
yet.
I reiterate. I received this.
Hi, Mello.
Sorry I broke your pet. It lacked versatility. Couldn't keep up. Maybe I'll do the same with your other new toy.
She's talking about me.
She
Whoa.
means
Yeah, no,
you.
I know. I caught
I
that.
hate her.
I'm
Don't
very
let
versatile.
her get to you. Can't help it. It's not that she took my bot and broke her. We got Puck back and I repaired her. Better than ever. Now my scanner's fully upgraded and sweeping the cluster for remnant signals.
Yes, we did.
Hooray.
So what's the problem? It's just drummed up feelings I thought I'd put behind me. Turns out I just buried them. This is what happens when you let people in. You acquire baggage. I travel light.
I hear you.
No bet. You have every right to be upset. Yeah, but at who? I let Kalinda become important to me.
I can't remember who Kalinda is.
Now you've become
Her ex-lover
or
slash
you're becoming
rival.
important. But you need to know, I resist checking out of this hotel every day.
On the Nexus?
With accommodations like these, I don't blame
Think so?
you.
She the one who showed up to talk shit in her
I
apartment
just
or
need a
whatever?
little space.
She's definitely
think-
talked a fair amount of shit.
She's a
Hopefully,
sorry, right?
Now, Remtech infused
Yeah.
scanner will pick up something amazing and make all this Kalinda trouble worthwhile.
All right, so we just wait for her scanner to find something. Got it. Now let's go talk to Lexi.
I was reading some quote from James Cameron a little while back about making Aliens, where basically the gist was just like something along the lines of like, well, we just had to kind of like try to do our own thing because there was no way we were going to make a movie as good as the first one. It's like this like rare moment of humility from James Cameron.
I like Aliens.
Got your memo.
Oh yeah,
haven't-
Aliens is
I-
great. It's just its own
I like
thing.
it. I like it. Watched it like a year ago for the first time in a very long time. I don't know that it holds up as well as I thought it would.
Okay, that could be the case with me.
I still think it's a classic.
Like I am super on the Alien side of that split though.
Tried and true methods, and with Sam's processing speed, it should take no time.
Key found.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Data log, but
What kind of log is it?
It's
A Yule
log.
log.
It just locked onto a transmission.
That could be
Dude,
dangerous.
Does it
I wish to God people could hear what I'm hearing right now.
Receiver. It will not reveal.
This has been happening for like 3 weeks. Like every once in a while, you guys coming through vMix
Oh, whoa.
start sounding like. I'm trying to think how to explain it. You remember what the voices in the original Ninja Turtles arcade machine sounded like? Yes. You guys sound exactly like that.
Oh, great.
Huh.
I really wish people could hear this.
As long as people at home aren't hearing that.
But what if they were?
He mad, yo.
No, no.
If I just reconnect to the call, it usually goes away. But on the other hand, why would I want it
Take a
to?
harsh view of any action
Yeah.
that defied the will of the group. And isolating the Ket here would breed resentment.
Your
They
PC.
may feel abandoned.
Not happy.
Ket
No.
feeling abandoned?
Some things are universal.
I wonder if there's a way to trace the signal. Scanning for nav point. I'll transmit it to your Omni tool in case you want to check it out. What do you think we'll find out there? I don't know. It might be a base.
I bet it'll be a place where I shoot a bunch of people.
Whatever
Nah.
it is, please be careful, Ryder.
Yeah, it'll be like a splinter group of cat who hate the other
Wait.
cat. You still have to
Wait.
shoot them.
Is that Vetra just on your monitor?
No, I think it's. Is that?
Oh, it's a
doll?
cat. Is that a cat?
It's a cat.
Oh, that's
Oh no, that's a. It's
Or
a jar.
Angaran.
Nagarin? You shouldn't just have that up. There's got to be some privacy stuff in there.
disrespectful.
Disrespect.
I guess we're going to EOS.
So I watched this series because I was looking up Richard Dreyfuss because we've been watching a couple of Richard Dreyfuss movies, and I was
As
like,
one
what?
does.
I was like, what has he been? What did he do after the 5 movies that I know Richard Dreyfuss was in?
Wait,
And I
hang
went-
on. Literally 5?
As a
Is one
as
of
the
them Mr.
lead?
Holland's Opus?
Yes, one of them is.
Oh, wait,
Mr.
stop.
Holland's
Hang on, I'm
Opus.
trying to. Okay. Oh, that is one of them?
Yeah,
Okay, so it's that, Jaws, and Close Encounters.
yeah.
What else?
Don't tell me. What else? Oh, what are the other 2?
There's a recent one that I remembered.
Recent?
Yeah,
Oh, I think I know which one that is.
Fairly
It's the George
recent.
W. Bush movie, isn't it?
yes, yeah.
Oh, Vice?
Yes.
Yeah, he was.
Is he in
He
that?
plays Dick Cheney, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
what? Does he really?
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Chat
movie's
just
not
reminded
good.
me. What's that?
That movie's not good.
Yeah, I heard that. Who did that? Because I remember thinking
Oliver
like
Stone.
wait, that was not Oliver Stone, was it?
That was totally Oliver Stone.
Directed Vice?
Home of Eos and Prodromos.
Is
Are
it
you
Vice?
sure
It's
about that?
W. It's called W, I think, not Vice,
It's
right?
called W.
Oh, we're talking about 2 different movies.
Yeah, yeah. I think this
Yes,
is.
I'm
a
talking about
different-
the George W. Bush movie, not the
Yeah.
Vice movie.
Yeah, who did Vice? It was Adam McKay, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Christian Bale. Wow, what? Christian Bale was Dick Cheney in that? That's
Yes.
Who wore it better?
Oh, Sam. Hang on. I heard Vice was not amazing, but Sam Rockwell as George W. Bush, I might need to see. I need to know. Sam Rockwell is like greatest living actor status to me.
Oh, he's great. I love Sam
He's like
Rockwell.
so fucking good in everything. Chat reminded me of the existence of What About Bob?
Oh, I didn't even remember that.
It's like, holy shit, have I not thought about that movie in a
That
minute
sure
or-
is a movie.
Oddly, that was
Mhm.
not in his like weird retrospective timeline.
Oh, huh. Interesting. I feel like I remember that movie being like kind of big when it came out.
It's. I haven't watched it in a long time. I remember not loving it.
I
weird. That was-
liked it at the time.
That was directed by Frank Oz, like voice of Yoda Frank Oz.
Okay.
Frank Oz had like an interesting directorial career, if I remember
Oh
correctly.
my god, he directed Dark Crystal
I
Yeah.
could see that.
and Little Shop of Horror. Weird. And Muppets Take Manhattan. Okay. I'm just going to keep.
What about Bob being in there is definitely the weird one.
Okay, so that was not it. God, what is the other one? I had forgotten about Mr. Holland's Opus. All right, I give up.
He was in. I think if I'm misremembering, he was in one of those like Bride movies, wasn't he? Like, wasn't he like in like one of those Father of the Bride things? Or am I misremembering?
Dreyfuss?
I think it's Steve Martin.
I'm always thinking about Steve Martin, but I thought he was also in one as like an in-law.
Steve Martin lives right near my parents, like across town.
Steve Martin is another person I absolutely adore. Okay, I can just go there from here.
Let's see. Boy, Dreyfuss has done some stuff. It's not Stand By Me. No.
He was in Stand By Me?
He's credited. I've never seen it. He's credited as the writer.
I have not seen Stand By Me since I was probably like 10 years old.
Huh.
Mr. Holland's Opus was
Mr.
95.
Holland's Opus.
I do remember liking Mr. Holland's Opus, though.
Not seeing
This area can be mined for resources.
anything else that I would say is like
no Bride-esque. I'm getting married. Somebody.
No, I don't think that was him.
Okay.
I think you're thinking of a different white-haired actor.
It could be Steve Martin. He has replaced Steve Martin. I would say that What About Bob occupies the same kind of space in my mind as that Martin Short's and what is who's Escape from Snake Plissken? What's his name?
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell movie. Do you remember that where he's Captain Ron? You remember Captain Ron?
Yeah, Captain Ron. Oh, I remember Captain Ron. Now that's a fucking movie right there.
So those two movies for me are somewhere. They must have come out around the same time. I don't know. They occupy a similar like
mental space.
Yeah, like adolescent Vinny space.
Man, Dreyfuss is still working.
Oh yeah.
He is credited in 6 movies that are in various states of production right now.
Oh wow. So as I was watching this Vanity Fair thing, and apparently they have tons of actors that do these. It just wound up in this rabbit hole on it, and I wound up watching a Jason Bateman one because I also really like Jason Bateman, and Jason Bateman has a very dry sense of humor, and he was talking about Teen Wolf 2, another movie we should totally watch. And he must have been joking, but he said it in such a way that made me think it's possible. He was like, Teen Wolf 2, he's like, even I was shocked that got nominated for a Best Actor, Best Screenplay, and a Best something. He's like, I think we lost the Best Special Effects, but like, still really shocked. And I was like, you must be fucking with. There's absolutely no way. I looked it up, and it was. I could not find it nominated for shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was lying to you, Vinny.
Yeah. But good on him.
It's what comedians do, man. They lie.
Why I like Jason Bateman. But he was in a lot of things that I had totally forgotten that he was in. Like, I did not put together or had forgotten he was in the Hogan's Family or Valerie's Place or whatever they called it in the end.
I mean, he was like
Hogan's Family, I think, was the show.
He was like a child actor, right? Or at least like teen. Like he started out
teen
super
actor.
young, right?
Yeah, he was in apparently, according to his thing, a lot of commercial work.
Huh. He was in a bunch of Little House on the Prairie, it turns out.
That's wild.
Is it too late to just declare a hot werewolf summer?
What do you want?
Like,
what do you want that to be?
I mean, like we played through The Quarry, and now we're playing Gabriel Knight 2, and now we're talking about watching Teen Wolf.
Is it time to watch Twilight finally?
And American Werewolf in London was discussed this morning.
Okay.
Like, is it, or can we just do a werewolf summer? Is that what we're doing? Like,
okay.
I think that's one of the options.
I think that I mean, I'm all right with that.
It does feel like a werewolf summer is happening, maybe even irrespective of us. Oh, we gotta go all the way over here. All right. Oh, wait, I can just fast travel.
Apparently, Waypoint is doing a Twilight watch cast of some kind.
Oh my gosh.
Time to let's team up and get some werewolf synergy going.
I've seen all those movies.
How are they?
So that had to have been a screen thing.
That was definitely a screen thing. They are what you expect.
As I've been reading Milky Way history,
That's the best way. That's the most charitable way I can describe them.
Oh, is Oh God, right? Is the Order 1886 is a werewolf game, isn't
They
it?
don't just have a
Yes, it
base
is.
here.
I guess. Well, I guess we have to play that now.
Are there any games where you play as the werewolf? Where that's a mechanic where like
Was
you
there
know
a Teen Wolf game for the NES?
Ahead, Pathfinder.
yeah, but all it was trying to surf on top of a van. It was Teen Wolf 2. It wasn't very good. It won an Academy Award though.
Oh yeah.
Games where you play as does Saberwolf count as a werewolf? Because Killer Instinct, I guess.
No, I'm not buying. He never changes back, right?
Wait, but he's wearing pants.
Yeah,
He's wearing tattered pants as if to say he was once a man who grew out of his pants as he became a wolf. That seems pretty weird to me.
we got a couple of people dropping Skyrim as that DLC. I thought there was vampire DLC and werewolf DLC.
Was there a werewolf DLC?
I remember the vampire one.
Yeah, Dawnblood was a werewolf. I mean, I'm sorry, excuse me, a vampire expansion. Maybe there were werewolves in it too? Was it? Wait, that was called Dawnblood, wasn't it?
I don't remember. I played like a hot minute of it.
Wait, maybe Dawnblood was not the name of that DLC. It's been a while.
Oh my gosh, what is this?
What this
It's just a
place
game
even
called
is.
Werewolf.
Dawnguard.
Dawnguard.
Dawnguard is the-
Dawnguard.
Yes, Dawnguard was the
Dawnguard.
Skyrim. You know, kill enough bandits on the road in Skyrim, you might be able to loot a good Dawnguard eventually.
Dawnguard. If I need to upgrade my Dawnguard. I guess if you're like going by strict vampire rules, if like you have to wait a month for your powers, that's like might be not a great mechanic.
Yeah.
Though, gosh, what is it Underworld where they have ways to mimic the moonlight to turn yourself into a vampire whenever you want? There's something I thought. Some series has a thing where they have
You mean a
artificial
werewolf?
Yeah, sorry, a werewolf. They have artificial ways to make you into. Maybe it's. Gosh, could be. That's the one where they have UV bullets too.
What?
Yes,
Yeah.
they do. Man, we should fucking watch Underworld. That's a goddamn movie.
Is it?
It's so stupid, but it is really fun stupid.
Okay, I mean, I suspected that it was stupid.
Oh, it's profoundly stupid.
Some people mentioning Dragon Ball Z. Yes, they definitely had the fake moon rays to change you into a giant monkey, let's say.
Okay, I found my way up finally.
Somewhere around here, I have an unstamped review disc of the Order 1886.
What was the deal? That was
50%.
something about that
50%
being like super letterbox for frame rate reasons. Is that or is that
That's-
the myth?
I don't know they ever came out and said that, but I assume
Okay.
that's why.
Let's see where this beacon leads us.
Where will this beacon lead us?
Pathfinder, I have located
Ooh,
another
titanium.
node on this network. Updating your Omni tool with the information.
Let me guess, I gotta go to another spot. Of course I do. Why would anything be where everything else is? Oh, and it's not close. All right, well,
Yeah, got a little drive. We'll talk more about some werewolves.
yeah, I'll talk about werewolves and Richard Dreyfuss.
Richard Dreyfuss. You
Two
think
most important things in the world.
It's Richard Dreyfuss? You think
Is he a
Is he-
werewolf? No.
is he considered like? Would he be on a list with like a Pacino and a De Niro, or is there
I
another
don't-
tier for Richard Dreyfuss?
I don't think so, but like he's a very good actor, and I think he's very well regarded. But like, I don't know that I would put him in that like top echelon of actors.
So like a Brando.
My world. That's the way to keep things.
Daniel Day-Lewis,
We're outfitted best we can be.
Are you
Sam
saying
Rockwell.
Dreyfuss?
Streep.
Strain on our gear.
Wait, are you saying who's in that?
No,
Oh, yeah.
I was saying the
I'm
highest.
saying
Yeah, the
who I
highest
think is
tier.
in that.
The top tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brando for sure. I think Sam Rockwell's up there.
Looks like Ket ahead.
I think Philip Seymour Hoffman, when he was alive, was in there.
Hostiles ahead!
Yes. God, man, fuck. The experience of going to see Happiness in college in a tiny, like, 50-person art house.
That fucking movie of all the
None of
ones, man. Holy shit.
Having never seen a Todd Solondz movie before and having no idea what I was in for, it's just like seared into my brain. That's all I will ever be able to associate Philip Seymour Hoffman with.
That's one of those movies you literally cannot find anywhere anymore. They have
Really?
DVD's
Oh, really?
been out of print for like a decade.
No
It's not
shit.
streaming anywhere. Yeah.
Oh wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, there's a handful of those like late 90s, early aughts indie movies that are just not anywhere.
Boy, that fucking movie.
Yeah,
Wait.
it's something.
Where do you
Some
think?
shit.
Where do you think a Morgan Freeman fits on that list? Is he on the Dreyfuss list or is he on the top tier list?
He's up there.
Yeah, did you put him on the top?
Shit. All right, that was a bad.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that
run
was a
there.
rough one.
Those guys have big guns.
It's hard for me to say because his Shawshank Redemption character like crowds out every other thing he's done in my mind so much.
Like he's
I'm trying
almost
to-
like a parody of himself now because he's just so that character and everything.
Well, like yeah, like he's got what was the one where he was the hydro bomb, the water, the one. Remember he was the water bomb that was going to
You're
blow
talking
everything up.
You're talking about Chain Reaction?
Yeah, it's Chain Reaction, and then there's the one where he played God. I feel like he's played God
Yes.
like 7 times maybe, but in my mind he played God. Like
Maybe
he's taking roles.
Yeah, maybe I just haven't seen him in that much besides Shawshank and the Batman movies. Oh, that's right. He was good in Unforgiven.
Glory.
Oh, right, Unforgiven, yes.
Oh
That's another
man,
one I
I
need
haven't
to
seen
watch.
it.
I have not seen it in a long time.
I have not seen it in a long time either. I hope it holds up.
I loved it at the time. I
I
still
liked-
think it's probably pretty good.
I liked The Unforgiven a lot when it came out. What was the other one you just said?
Glory.
Glory. God. Also,
Yeah, I
I've not seen
haven't
Glory
seen that in a
a very
while.
long time. I think we watched Glory in high school, like in history class.
I remember
history.
really liking that movie at the time.
Yeah, me too. I don't know how well it holds up. I remember the ending being incredibly depressing.
Yes.
That's how I like my endings. Pressing as shit. It's the human experience, baby.
Pathfinder, I have located another
How
node
many
on this network.
You think?
Updating your Omni tool with
Do you
the
think?
information.
Do you think Adam Driver is on his way to being in that top tier?
Ooh.
I don't think he's there yet, but I think he's given some really amazing performances.
Like, if you
So
had
it
to
could
ask
be.
me, like, who is the next like acting legend who is currently doing stuff, like he's the one that comes to mind.
Really interesting.
Yeah.
You
That's
think
just off
he's like a good role, like a real like runaway success away, like one good role?
I don't know.
He's been doing a lot of art house stuff, right?
He does a decent amount of it in between the big movies.
A lot of people saying Robert Pattinson in the
This
chat.
area can be mined for
Oh yeah,
Ah.
he's been doing some really incredible work post Twilight.
I don't think I have really
Like
seen
Batman.
him in much of anything.
Where does Paul Rudd fit?
Your sister sometime.
You're gonna regret it. She's
See,
He's a
Dry-
handsome boy.
Put him on the top.
Think you believe them.
This is like a Game of the Year rules, right? We each get to just pick one that we pin. Mine's Paul Rudd. I'm just pinning him to the top. He gets to stay there.
You care. You feel vulnerable. Exposed.
There might be some truth to that.
Caring doesn't make you weak. I admire that you care for someone.
Caring is sharing.
Thanks, Joel.
I was watching. I went through that Murderville series.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, I can make that one. And they had one with Sharon Stone.
Uh-huh.
And she was really good on it. Is she doing like TV acting? Because I don't feel like I haven't seen her in any movies.
She kind of stopped acting for a while, and I think she's just kind of been coming back to it.
Okay.
You know, like many actresses in Hollywood, she got kind of a raw deal.
Yeah. I remember seeing an interview either with her or somebody around her being like, she found it super hard to get cast as anything but the Basic Instinct type.
Yeah. femme fatales and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sensationalism around that movie was like nothing else back then.
Here's the thing,
Yeah.
I love Basic Instinct, but yeah, it's like, it's kind of unfair.
But she was really funny in that Murderville.
She's great in Casino, too.
Whatever happened to Joe Esterhaas, the guy who wrote Basic Instinct?
I don't know.
Remember him?
Was
I
he,
think he's one of those guys who probably had like one bad screenplay that turned into a bomb and then just stopped getting work.
Oh, you mean Showgirls?
Yeah,
Did
something
he
along
write-
those lines.
did he write Showgirls?
Showgirls
Yes.
is better than people give it credit for.
Yes, he did. I remember there was a lot of hype around him around when Basic Instinct came out as well.
Judging by the damage, the Ket were extracting data. This core is too damaged.
I think Adam Sandler he doesn't have an Oscar, right?
Have to find more.
Did he
I
get
I
nominated
think
for
he got
Uncut?
nominated, but I don't think he's won.
I bet he wins by the time we're all said and done.
I still haven't seen that movie.
Uncut Gems is great. He's amazing in Punch Drunk Love. When that guy wants to turn it on, he can. Maybe one of these weeks we'll do a Softy Brothers mini marathon. We'll do Good Time and Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems is fucking depressing.
This area can be mined
It's
for
depressing,
resources.
but it is also like
You can
white
extract
knuckle
them
tense for
via
being a
your
movie about
place.
a guy and some jewels, you know?
Checked it out from the
Maybe
library.
underselling what it's about, but
Just left it sitting on the coffee table until it was due. And then took it back.
with these little robots.
Like, I feel like Sandler, for me, probably has the most, like, I don't know, like, not I'm doing this for the money, or like, I don't know. Like,
Well, he was definitely doing some of that stuff for the money,
but
for
it's
sure.
not, it's not like a disrespect for the craft. It's just like, I don't know. The scripts come in, I do what I want. I have no, like, sometimes I do this really amazing movie that is like a story about the humanity, and sometimes I do like a 60-minute fart joke, and it's just like some stuff I just from that catalog I just have no. Listen, some of his comedies I really liked growing up, but some of this stuff later on was just like, aren't we done with this?
Listen,
Maybe I'm
Happy
done with
Gilmore
this.
is still a classic, okay? I mean that.
Wow, he did not, in fact, get nominated for that movie.
Did not? Interesting.
Oh.
Hey, you can't trust with the Oscars. They don't know shit. They wouldn't know a good movie if bit him in the ass. I'm one of those guys now.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Are the Oscars even going to hang around? Like, weren't their ratings like absolutely abysmal this year?
They're not going anywhere, trust me.
I mean, I obviously the institution will endure in some form, but
All right, here's my prediction for actors Sandler-esque. I wouldn't say Sandler-esque had a turnaround. I feel like he was always lurking in the background. I bet Mike Myers gets an Oscar by the end. He's gonna be in something. He's gonna be cast in something, and he's gonna be a villain or like a real sad character.
Austin Powers 4. That's gonna be the one that gets an Oscar. I believe it.
Was it The Love Guru? 2,
I don't
3?
know.
I don't know.
I did not make it past the first episode of the Pentaveret.
It's just gonna free him up to do something.
Sorry, it was last year that the Oscars ratings were like unfathomably bad.
Mm-hmm.
This year they were up 60% from last year, but that was still the second worst ratings ever.
Oh wow.
Also, how much of that was people just tuning in after the Will Smith thing?
Oh,
Right.
like you have to see this?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we found it. This looks like a comm console. It's probably what's sending out the messages.
Yeah, that's what a comm console
console.
does.
This is all
On
we
console.
And so you have found me. You are a
Gotcha.
single-minded creature, Pathfinder. I see it now. Your determination will grant the Ket dominion over this galaxy.
Genes.
Determination is a personality trait, not a genetic one. Not that personality is something you understand or have.
Boom. Whoa.
Got him.
Ouch.
I'm on pettiness.
Got them.
I did not reveal myself as a traitor easily. I did so only because I seek a mutual benefit.
Getting rid of the Archon.
The Archon's obsession with the Remnant incites chaos and endangers all we've worked for. This must end.
I just can't take this guy seriously because his name is
Yes.
Primus. Like, it's
What?
just too
Yes.
silly.
Chaos sounds good to me.
Still not seeing how I don't benefit from chaos within Ket ranks.
Because it means the Archon lives and challenges you for Meridian, which you desire. I need only ensure nothing stands between you and your target. Once he is cut down, the Remnant will cease to be a concern. We will complete our purpose here and leave.
Which is again,
exalting the Anchor.
yeah, that's like,
One day you will be family.
Still not
Till
good.
then, fight if you must. But I offer a reprieve from this conflict, so you can destroy a mutual enemy.
Take it. We'll need all the help we can get.
that's what, I remember when my mother-in-law said that to me the first time I met her.
Think.
Why do you oppose the Archon?
The Archon says he will use Meridian to dominate this cluster. He says Meridian will bring us
He's full of shit.
We have never needed
He says a lot of
Remnant to be
things.
victorious.
Mm-hmm.
No, he wants more. His ambition is plain. I am not alone in this thought.
What exactly do I get from this deal?
A brand new car!
I will be called upon by the Archon to destroy you. When that time arrives, I will provide you with the means to disable my ship.
Or you could just leave me alone.
And should you fail to bring down the Archon, my treachery will be exposed.
You make me sick.
I don't think I want to deal with this guy.
No deal. You make Joel sick.
Yeah, no, I don't want to make Joel sick. I'm saying no.
Everybody's
We don't
staring
deal
at
with Ket,
Joel.
Ever.
So be it. I hope you found some satisfaction chasing my messages. You will gain nothing else from
Okay.
this. I bid
I've
you
just
goodbye,
added
Pathfinder.
75 more side
We will
missions
not
to your
meet
map.
again.
Good luck.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Is that like a big pivotal story thing?
It seems like it might have been.
Exaltation lifted our ancestors out of sorrow and tribulation.
Oh, yeah, you got to get out of that sorrow and tribulation, man.
Yeah.
And share in the genetic bounty of this galaxy. But the Archon would selfishly hoard what Helios has to offer.
Recorded messages?
Yeah, who does that?
This sermon meant to inspire the Ket.
Oh, I guess that's that quest line done.
Done. What was that one?
That was it was like I was chasing a bunch of messages, and it was, yeah, I guess it was just leading me to the Primus guy being like, hey, you want to join
Right.
forces? It was in this,
Okay.
it was in this tier.
Oh, the Dreyfuss tier.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Well, I've got this one, which is Vold.
Are you go Vold or go home?
Boo. I've still got 2 outposts to put down as well.
Do you have to do
And
main
Eladin
story
and
stuff for
Havarl.
that?
Let me go look at the main story thing. Integrate Ghost Storm technology with Tempest to help other Pathfinders. I still don't know what this means. I don't know what I need to do.
We got a question from the chat here, Boya 1995. How do Nextlander feel about Andromeda so far? I'm gonna say bloated. I'm gonna say this game feels extremely bloated, and I know I'm not going out on a limb here to say that, but I'm feeling the bloat.
Yeah, I feel like the problem is that the content quality is not enough to justify the length.
You have no fucking idea. Like, I've seen some people talking about these streams saying, like, I wish he was just focusing on the main plot and not doing all the side stuff. He is not doing side stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
feels,
even the quote-unquote side missions you're doing are all plot relevant. It's like the loyalty missions, which are practically plot.
Yeah.
Like, there are like 3 more tiers of shit side missions below what you're doing that you haven't really
And I'm
touched.
really just ignoring those now.
Like, every one of these planets has probably got like 15 hours of fetch quests on it if you really wanted to do absolutely everything.
Sentence go.
I don't feel
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
great about I mean, it's the main character. I don't love this character. Like, I feel like there's nothing endearing about her.
Been looking for you.
Oh, PB's been looking for me, eh?
Yeah, like
Hey there. What's
I feel like Jennifer Hale and Mark Mayer both made Shepard really fun in different ways,
really important to do.
and neither of these actors particularly are doing it.
Or it could be the writing. I don't know. Whatever it is.
It's not a terrible
definitely
performance.
partially the writing.
A lot of it is the writing
Thanks
for
to
sure.
my newly Remnant augmented scanner, I'm onto something big. Hear that?
Yeah,
signal?
I don't mean to put it all on the
Best I can tell,
performance,
it's coming from a piece of raw Remnant programming tech.
but it's all just like very straightforward, you know.
My eyes bulge thinking what we might be able to learn from it, or do with it. It's like a Rem Tech wild card.
Wild
The kind of
card.
mystery I live for. I have to get it. There's no time to waste, right?
What are the implications of this device, whatever it is?
At the very least, it'll strengthen our bridge to Remnant technology. Even just getting closer data readings could help us break down Remnant programming, use their tech more efficiently. I need to find it, like now. Well, now that now's gone, so now.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it? No preamble,
No.
no further interrogation?
I'm just
We
trying
gotta
to get
move
through
things
this
along.
stuff, man.
You're in?
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yes! That your game means the world to me. Loading the coordinates into the galaxy map. Consider me primed.
Oh,
and
wait,
ready.
I know what that means.
Yeah, like the whole thing just feels like Ryder doesn't have her hand on the wheel. They're just kind of like Mr. Magooing their way across the galaxy, stumbling into stuff, and kind of
And
goofing.
simultaneously, they don't lean into that enough to actually make it funny.
Yeah, but like I don't know. Right, it's not MacGruber, but it's like,
No. But it should be if they're going to go that route.
there's like an unearned, everybody gives her credit for stuff and it's completely unearned.
Yeah.
The Inalara system. Was that someone's name, Joel?
Inalara is a virtue. To know your map, your course, right down to the blood. It's a good name
blood.
for the brink of the unknown.
Oh.
Oh, we got an anomaly.
Deploying probe.
Comet Jim Dandy. Didn't have to be called that.
Yes, it did.
I got some vanadium, which I didn't even know was an element you could get in this game. All right, let's go to where PB wants me to go. Let's finish this loyalty mission. I think this is the last one. The only other one is the
Signal source is near a volatile
like
volcano.
get all the
I don't
outposts
see a clear
one.
place
I
to
think is
land.
the last big
Wow,
one.
PB's right. Whatever's giving off that signal is special.
Prep your team. I'll try to find a safe spot.
Like in this active volcano, for instance.
Did you guys ever see a show? I think it's called I Think You Should Leave.
Yes.
Heard of that name?
The sketch comedy show. Yeah.
Sketch comedy show. I saw a couple of sketches on like a best of clip or a YouTube clip. I was like, oh man,
Where's
some
Phoebe?
of these are funny. I think my kids would find these are funny.
shouldn't be.
There's a lot of swearing in that show.
Wake
There's a
up,
lot of
PB.
swearing.
Your
There's a lot
mystery
of very
signal awaits.
uncomfortable humor of just a guy embarrassing himself over and over again.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but we had a good time. I'll say
Actually,
that.
Could you come here, please? My place. Straight away. Callow.
There was the one that we really liked
Any
where
luck finding a place to land?
Nothing yet. Might take a while.
Okay, PB. Be right there.
Did you watch
Whoa.
the coffin flop
You
sketch?
grab her hands.
Okay.
I'll grab her feet.
yes, but there was a lot of
Phoebe?
swearing in that. It
Back
was
here.
a little
won't bite.
uncomfortable. But my kids were like,
Okay.
"We're not
I'm
gonna
not
say the
alone.
words, Dad." And I was like, "Okay, oh yeah, but I'm uncomfortable."
Okay. I won't bite
So what do you
either
think
of
they're
you.
hearing at school every day, man? Come
What's
on.
this about?
We
Callow
watched
won't
the
find a
Steal
safe
the
place to
Burger
land
one,
with
which was
Tempest.
very funny, and the Nachos one, which was also very funny.
Whoa.
And safety first.
Hey, buckle up.
You've gone too far.
Safety first. You've got to be kidding. This crosses the line, PB.
Maybe Callow can come get us.
There was no other choice. The Tempest can't go where we need to be, and you can't get there from the ground. This is the only way in.
I can't make eye contact.
Where exactly?
We're going
are
into the
we
volcano, aren't we?
PB, where are we going? volcano, and we should land on stable ground, assuming my subterranean scans are accurate, and the impact doesn't alter trajectory too severely.
And tell me you have a plan for getting back to the Tempest.
Is that a thing? We came all the way to another galaxy with no plan for getting back home. All right.
That's not the same thing at all. Not even remotely. Ow, ow,
Man, that
ow.
seems bad. Did they just land in that volcano?
So,
Fine. That's not how heat
mad,
works.
Ryder?
We got this.
She's
they're
dead.
fine.
She's got like a spike through her head.
Broken neck.
Oh, I'm mad.
Just leave her there
Mad
for a
is the
bit.
smallest word for what I am.
Well, that's a bad design for those safety bars.
Yeah, they seem fine.
Well, it's not really meant to land in an active volcano, to be fair.
It doesn't seem like it's meant to land at
Nearly got
all.
us killed.
High-speed crash landing is like one of those things that is just
Are you all right?
consistently
Ma'am,
never
relate to the
a
Tempest that
problem
we're stranded
in
but alive.
anything.
No choice but to investigate PB's signal.
Right, you just unbuckle your seatbelt and drop from the ceiling, and you're fine usually.
Right, it's physics.
It's physics.
I'll say this is a cool looking world.
Yeah, this I remember this actually now that you point that out. Yeah, this is like one of the cooler looking things in this game, I think.
Need to get through that obstruction. Maybe there's a console buried here somewhere.
Remnant power node detected within.
There we go.
How
I know how to solve
convenient.
problems.
The network you're accessing seems to be a production system.
Production of what?
Remnant hardware.
Good. The gates are opening.
You've opened more than that. I'm picking up structural shifts throughout the cabin area. Interesting.
Hello, robot.
That observer is in a persistent idle state. Its neural pathways are blank.
It's like POC when I stripped out its remnant protocols. It has no programming.
Seismic activity increasing.
It's like they
I'm
sucked
picking
its
up
brains
additional
out.
unprogrammed observers
Ew.
throughout the facility. At dispenser points, you should be able to enlist their support.
Sweet. Let's do that.
Oh, PB.
So excitable. So ill-considered.
You are identifying yourself as an ally to the unprogrammed observers in the assembly line.
Hey there, little guy. Nice to have you on the
I'm your friend.
Its protocols are limited, but it will perform simple tasks for you via your scanner.
My kids also watch.
That node controls the gate, but it's disabled.
Too high to access.
There we go.
knows what to do.
There was a sketch with a hat in that I Think You Should Leave one with also a lot of swearing. They found it really funny, and it made me feel like, you know, they're definitely old enough to have some rough language, but like, can I watch stuff like?
Oops.
Can I watch like Arrested Development with them?
Making their way to the surface, however.
It's not like
I feel like they're pretty close to the right age for that.
it's like 10 and going on 8. Like, is that
I'd say
bad
in like
parenting?
a year or two.
Okay.
I think in a year or two, that's probably fine. I mean, look, I watched Married with Children when I was like a kid, man.
Yeah.
Signal 2.
Yeah, I was in like 6th grade when we were watching
Back
that.
off. It's mine.
It was a different time.
My parents never even had a thought about me watching that show.
Like, can I watch stuff I like with with my kids now? Is that are we there?
And deployed bots will still
You're damn
be
close to it, if not.
Another gate ahead.
Clear them out.
I mean, the thing with that, I Think You Should Leave is it's very slapstick and it's absurd. It's like it reminded me of a little like Kids in the Hall-ish, and like this is just absurd. And so I think the kids really find that funny. There was one where he's trying to eat a hot dog in a meeting and then throws up, and they thought that was very funny.
That does sound funny.
He didn't have time to have lunch.
It's pretty funny. I'm gonna say I haven't laughed at some ridiculous shit in a while, and I think when that thing was hitting, when that show hits, it's pretty fucking funny.
Is that show scripted or is it like improv-y?
Yeah, it is.
I think
it's scripted.
I think it's scripted.
'Cause the premise sounds kind of improv-ish, but
Murderville also pretty funny, but
That is improv.
that is improv.
All clear.
All right. Now let's find some way to open that gate.
I also like the way you say Murderville.
Murderville.
There's that Long Island.
My daughter wasn't in for the murder scene as though she was like, this is gross. And I was like, oh, come on. You've seen worse fake blood at Halloween. She's like, it's still gross. I'm gonna have nightmares. Fine.
Sometimes you just have to expose yourself to the stuff that grosses you out to not be grossed out by it anymore.
Oh.
There's our console.
Pathfinder, this console controls the gate.
I feel like we're going to be doing a lot of this in this level.
Good. The gate's starting to open.
I like
Open
these
gate, shoot some guys. Open
diagonal gates is a choice, huh?
Gate up here too?
Yeah.
Come on, boys. We're in.
She must be on a ridge above us.
Shit.
Kalisaria, the high road is much more direct.
Oh, she's using your full name.
Guess you didn't
And
notice
she's
the little
admonishing you.
transmitter I hid in Park. So sloppy. Ta.
I hate this lady.
Ryder, we need to pick up the pace.
I hate this lady because she's forcing me to side with
The
PB.
next ridge. Chasm's too far to jump.
There may be a way to extend that antenna.
Like with some kind of console. I don't know.
The control should be nearby.
Pathfinder, interfacing with this console should allow you to extend the antenna so you can jump across.
They really should have added like some kind of like dialogue trigger where if you start doing the thing Sam commands you to do, it's like, oh, you got that already. Never mind.
Looks like I'm really not useful here.
I have nothing to add to this conversation.
Still working on it. Recruiting power from these other structures.
And reducing our cover. Shit. We'll never catch Colinda. Hunker down. More remnants.
Some people in the chat recommended going into The Simpsons. We tried. They found it kind of boring. But we started from season 1, and I think season 1's a little bit
season
slow.
2 is where it starts getting good. And 3 is where it really takes off.
Some time to find its footing. I mean, are there any essential episodes in season 1?
I think the one where it's like Bart and it's Bart the General. I feel like that's one of the really good ones from that era.
Honestly, I think the very first episode is kind of important. Like the Santa's Little Helper one.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of establishes the vibe of the family.
Like I'm not sure Bart's antics are antic-y enough in 2022. The shock. They've just seen
He's
it all.
not that antic-y in the first season. They really ramped that up over time. And I think Homer sort of becomes more the focus of the show anyway. It's Homer's world. We're just living in it.
Need to get across there, but that huge boulder's in
Oh,
the
gee,
way.
I wonder what I'll have to do.
The rock is too dense for your weapons.
Oh, no.
But there is a deep fissure that an observer's beam might be able to exploit. I suggest you find the console that controls the dispenser.
Right. Get a friendly bot to do it.
Anyone order a friendly observer?
Yes?
Tim was right.
Oh, that's not a friendly observer. That's a bad observer.
At least a new friend
Whoa.
is fighting for us.
Do you have any anti-shield stuff? A lot of stuff with shields
Not
in
really.
here.
Don't forget you shoot their arms off.
Oh, yeah. I also just need to get out of that spot, because that's a bad spot to be in.
Bad spot. Was it overload in Mass Effect? Is usually the anti-shield?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember which powers. You might be able to go in and swap a power in. It would burn the shields down faster.
The other thing is I have this other gun. Oh, wow, that's a shot.
Fire is for armor, I believe.
Yeah, this gun's good for this, I think. There we go.
Yeah, once you get them down to the yellow, try the fire. Oh boy.
Hi. Oh, you should move. Nice.
The turret. We could use the help.
Did it blow up?
Yeah,
I think
you
that
killed
one
it.
did. There's just other enemies still. assault rifle for a minute here.
Bullseye.
Okay, you're on my side. Thank you, Helper Robot.
Level 39.
Pathfinder, interfacing is estimated.
And I'm feeling fine.
Activity. The area is becoming increasingly unstable.
Come on, let's scan the boulder fissure so the observer will attack it.
Thank you for telling me the specific mission objective.
It's very sure.
Do the job. Do the job.
Observer to the rescue.
Oh,
Oops.
he died, so
What
that we
an
may
idiot.
live.
All right, let's get across and over the ridge.
Like your heat isn't even going up.
Make sure they don't get inside. A triple share to whoever brings me their sweet implants.
You don't even have a helmet on. You're standing in front of lava.
We've got to follow her inside.
Her outlaws might have something to say about that.
Take them out.
Yeah, I mean, shoot him. That's like the obvious solution here.
Gravity goes away.
I'm no volcanologist.
Let's go.
The lava's super hot.
Yeah, it kind of is. All these people are dead because I killed them.
Hold them here, Granite. I'm making sure they can't follow.
Shit, what's she up to?
Granite's that Krogan outlaw we keep running
Never mind.
into.
Looks like we'll run into him one more time.
Cool Remnant stuff.
We took some recommendations from people in chat about stand-up comedy for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Kids listen to a lot of Jim Gaffigan.
Melinda's barred the way.
Spend about 3 hours in a car ride with them just saying Hot Pocket over and over again. So thanks, chat.
You know, I don't need you to elaborate on that. I understand it instinctively.
Mm-hmm.
Granite down.
I killed Granite.
Gravity goes away in 3, 2.
Ah.
Another dispenser. Get us some airborne support.
A what?
You know, airborne support.
I guess I could have done this earlier. Oh well.
Scanning the disabled node will direct the allied observer to it.
And we're on the move.
To open the dormant gate, the conduit node needs
great.
repair.
Nice work.
We're back in the game.
A lot of big doors in this place.
Okay. Alex.
Yeah.
What is the main objective of this whole mission?
Signal source is in the next.
I know you gotta go find the signal, but like, to what end?
I'll keep that in mind.
PB found this cool remnant signal, and we're just trying to get it before the other lady does?
Sure.
Get a bead on the device.
She thinks it's like primordial remnant tech, like the kind of thing that makes other remnant.
Oh, a remnant's remnant.
Yeah. We're in the remnant factory.
Nice place for an ambush.
The remnants listen
That's
to.
exactly what I thought.
Bad dogs.
Melinda, you ass! Just give it up.
There's a piece of pure, uncut programming tech in here. Plus, you want it, so there's no way I'm giving up.
I hate her.
Pathfinder, I highly recommend using the consoles to summon allied observers.
Fine. If you think it'll help.
Hopefully, the observers will turn.
I don't know. I was doing fine on my own. Thanks. These guys aren't that tough.
Okay, I'm gonna say something, and I haven't quite worked it all out in my head, but here's what I'm thinking about this game.
Okay.
All right. I don't like. I did not necessarily care for the first two Thor movies, but I actually really like Thor Ragnarok.
Not really.
And I feel like this is going for like an irreverent kind of superhero Ragnarok-ish romp with these characters and just not pulling it off.
Interesting.
Whereas the first ones were a little more self-serious, maybe in the first two Thor movie veins, but pulled it off. And I feel like this is kind of like, oh, like we can have fun and dangerous situations, but it's not working.
I haven't seen Ragnarok, but if you're saying that this game is Mass Effect as filtered through the Marvel era, I think I could see it.
Okay.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I hadn't really thought about it that way.
You really are annoying.
Finished yet?
Not even close. But I will have to go on a recruiting
Oh boy, we got a robot. Big robot. You, come here.
Fire that guy. Oh, rough. Kid Gloves in the chat describes this as Joss Whedon's Mass Effect.
But like late Joss Whedon.
I mean, people still like Firefly, right?
Less so these days.
Oh, really?
I think the Joss Whedon shine has officially come off at this point.
Yeah.
Doesn't help that he's apparently a gigantic asshole, so.
That's a shame. People like Buffy?
I have not tried to go back to Buffy in a very long time, and I was never even that big of a fan of it.
That's a good question. I've actually wondered that off and on because you don't hear that much about it anymore, but I don't know if like the fandom is still there.
I was never into it at the time, but I remember being incredibly popular.
Yeah, it was huge.
Literally spawned spin-off series.
It's fruitless. Silence? Don't like the sound of that.
The signal source is beyond the next rise.
Yes, we know, PB, you don't like the sound of silence.
Over that pool of water.
Love to talk.
Power node. Scan it.
Did you finish The Boys, Vinny, I assume?
I did. Did you?
Yes.
I'm sad it's over. That was a fun run.
I was really enjoying the season. I don't think they entirely stuck the landing.
No, I found it to wrap up in a very depressing and not feel good way.
That show? Come on.
Yeah. Like I was not satisfied by the end. I thought, you know.
How do you know if you are satisfied?
Well, watch the end of the season 3 of Boys and see how you feel.
Make it, Kalinda. Too late, gal. It's mine.
Oh god, we're gonna do the Tomb Raider running up the pyramid thing, aren't we?
Ah!
Got it.
Oh, you forgot to swap out the.
Shit. I'm good.
Yeah, I worry that finale for the Boys was basically that show becoming a victim of its own success. Like, oh, this is too popular now. We can't risk upsetting the status quo too much.
Do you know if it does it follow the comics?
Not really.
Okay.
Some parts here and there.
So you can't really predict where it's going to go based off of the series? Oh my gosh. What are you going to do?
No.
I didn't shoot.
Okay.
You didn't shoot.
That seemed like the
What
way
was I
to go.
supposed to shoot? I was going to shoot her.
We lost the Remnant tech.
I
Could've
did what
changed-
PB wanted.
Should have thrown it.
Wow, that was close.
It was just a Remnant air freshener anyway.
PB, thank you. Listen,
Shut the
no
fuck
hard-
up.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
Finally beat you to the punch.
I've got 2 shuttles.
Ugh.
Follow me.
Well, I guess now we know how we're getting off this rock. Oh, we have to evacuate fast.
Let's
Okay.
get out of here. Hurry, this way.
Yeah, I would say this about The Boys without any spoilers. I just felt like by the end of season 3,
You didn't save me just to
you
watch me
wound up
die,
too
did
close to the beginning of season 3. I mean, some things have changed, but like,
Yeah.
it's a little bit like maybe not enough to.
Yeah.
But it was a fun ride.
Hey, look.
Some interesting character development here and there, but yes, they, like I said, they kind of restored the status quo
Take off.
a lot more than
The final
That
step.
maybe you
seemed like they were going
expected.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they've got at least 2 more seasons, they're saying, so they've got to kind of stretch things out.
Mm.
But there was a point in the middle where I felt like it could have gone anywhere. Like in the middle
Like,
of
I
that, where-
genuinely thought they were like. I actually had to go check at some point and make sure that wasn't the last
PB, you
season
put us
because
through
I
a
was like,
pretty
holy
rough
shit, this
ride.
really seems like
Where are you
the
at?
show's about to end.
Has
Good.
she delivered?
We just received a massive shipment of Remnant tech, quite valuable. And this.
Pelisaria, with my compliments. My crew won't bother you again, and you're dead. Always Kalinda.
Seems sincere.
I'm inclined to believe her. You?
I'd like to. Being a fingertip away from death can change a person. Still, best if we scan everything she sent over.
Better safe than sorry.
I just
I'll
wish
just
we
like
could
wave
have
some
that
McAfee
device.
over it.
The scan data does provide a glimpse into how Remnant
Don't do
acquire
that. No,
programming.
don't, that's.
So we missed out on a key to unlocking secrets of the tech, but maybe came away with a glass to listen at the door.
We do have a little bookkeeping matter to
You're
discuss.
fired.
Ah, nuts. Yeah, the Tempest is light, 1 escape pod. That's gonna cost me,
Yes,
isn't
literally.
Next time we dock at Nexus, you buy a new one. If you don't have the funds, you work it off overtime. Got it?
Yeah.
it? Hey, I'm the one out of bedroom. What do we do about that?
No more escape pods.
Tell you one thing. You're banned from all future escape pods.
Except in case of
No.
emergency?
Especially in case of emergency.
Now get in the elevator.
Oh, you're no fun.
I
And scene.
think that's every... Well, let's take a look, but I think that might be all the loyalty missions. There's this Vold mission, which is not a loyalty thing. There's these.
Does it take it off the map when you're done?
Do I have to do this stuff for the Liam thing to complete?
Didn't you do his loyalty mission already?
I thought I did his loyalty stuff. Is this a separate thing?
I mean, those look like they lead to getting the bases dropped on the other planets you haven't done.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's all the actual main loyalty missions.
Yeah, and I think you'll have to finish that Ryder family secret stuff as well.
Yeah.
Family secret.
All right, here's my goal for today. We go to Vold. We see if we can finish this thing off.
Okay.
And then I think next time, let's find out what the main, like what the priority, like what do I have to actually do here? Because
Main
this is
thread.
the thing that it has not actually revealed itself to me. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do here.
If you activate this one, does it not like waypoint you?
I can try, see where it goes.
At least tell you where to go.
Tells me to go right here, apparently.
It's hard to say. Maybe you can't do it yet, but doesn't it usually say on hold when you can't do something?
Yeah, there's a terminal right here. You can just see what this is. Oh, I have to build this. Okay.
Huh.
The Ghost Storm technology has been fully researched.
That was all I had to do?
Okay, then.
Excellent. We're ready to make our push on Meridian.
Oh, wow. Yeah, like I think the journey, yes, I think you're fairly close here.
Watching the wrong subsections of the extra.
You should definitely finish the Ryder family secret stuff. I think you might have to, but there's like major plot in there.
No, that's fine. I don't mind doing that. I just wanted to see what that thing was. Okay, gather a crew of 10% meter to prepare for the mission. Okay, that sounds pretty like
Big next episode.
I should
all right.
check.
Well, that's fine. I'm going to go to Vold in the meantime and go do this thing just to finish it off.
Let me just see here.
And then maybe next time we'll just do the last couple of outpost things that we need to do. Go into Vold. Go into Vold. Don't even care about looking at these other planets. Just going to Vold. Vold's the cold planet, right?
Is Vold cold?
Yes.
I think Vold is cold.
Vold.
Too hot to handle, too cold to Vold.
Beginning approach.
Because we still haven't done movie night, don't forget.
Right, gotta do movie night.
Gotta do movie night. Ew.
I forgot about this thing. Just hanging out in space.
Ugh.
Let's take not these two. Let's take... All right, Liam, you can come with me. We haven't had you on here in a while. We'll take Vetra.
Approaching the LZ.
That's landing zone. LZ.
Yes.
That's landing zone.
It also means Larry Zabisco.
It's also Larry Zabisco.
So yeah, I don't know how much you want to know about the main mission sequence.
Only that, like, where the point of no return is. That's all I'm really looking for.
I don't remember how they handled that exactly, but like that mission you've got now sort of starts the end game, basically.
Okay.
I feel like this game would have an explicit out-of-game prompt that just says, moving forward with this mission will lock you off from the rest of the stuff. It feels like that kind of game.
So maybe you don't have to drop bases on every planet.
Do I have to do... Okay. What... Is there... I would love to know if there is actually a specific value to doing that or not.
I can't remember.
Do you get your weird situational readiness score up? Is it just to get points so you can unfreeze more people?
What was the name of that mission?
Hang on, I'll look here. 1 sec. I load into this zone. It is...
It's so cold.
It's
Journey to Meridian.
No, the base one.
Oh, that is Liam Costa, Worlds. Outpost Worlds.
Okay.
All right, I'm looking over at the chat. If folks know, you can help fill me in.
It's a bunch of Nexus upgrade points.
Okay. Unlocks Liam's loyalty mission? I thought we had that already.
I thought
that.
Remnant pillars ahead. Might give us trouble.
You're telling me I haven't done his loyalty mission yet. I think that is a lie.
Cash, right where
Liam will never be
like
loyal.
The low grav one, right?
Let's get a scan.
Is that not it?
What?
The low grav one? Yeah, the fun one. You weren't here for it, but yeah, that one.
Yeah, I missed that, but I remember doing it. I swear that's his loyalty mission.
Okay, fine. I won't tell it then.
Problem is, only 3 people have finished Mass Effect Andromeda ever,
and we're about to be the 4th.
Are we?
Yes, and I was number 1, 2, 3.
That's right.
Oh god, this place is fucked.
Oh no!
Was right. This cat was Dr.
Well, that's it. That's how the game ends. Bye.
Oh
everyone.
no! I thought you were having some like spiritual monologue there, or like out of body. You see that body there? That's me. I'm dead.
Oh, we should. Let's see. So the stuff you should see before we go off and finish the game is the family secret stuff, finishing all the father memories,
What was with that fight back
and then
there?
also
cool
I don't remember which like
Your
quest
shields
line
were
this is,
drained.
but the
Their shields. Get hit.
mystery
they
of
train.
the
That's what they're
original
for.
like project director.
Irresponsible.
Oh,
dead.
Oh yeah, that thing is still ongoing. I think I have to do outposts though before I can get all those.
That might be right. Like, I basically want you to see all the actual like dangling plot threads they set up for DLC and sequels that will never actually be addressed.
And for what it's worth, I'm absolutely fine doing the outposts. I just want to make sure I'm doing it for a reason. That's all. Like everything else in this game.
So it's a good question. I was gonna say it's a good question, I guess, to ask about Mass Effect Andromeda. Am I doing it for a reason?
Rough. I'm trying to figure out which quests tie into what. Okay. Oh, that's all the same thing. Okay. It looks like if you do all the father memory stuff, it will lead right into the right into the initiative director stuff. Okay.
Okay. So the memories, dad memories.
Yeah.
And that's just like fetch quests. Just go to the planet and scoop them up.
I think so. I think those are gated by the story, though. I think it's like you have to have the currency, but also it'll be like, all right, let's say another memory is available.
Boo.
You should be close on all that stuff.
I'll take your word for it.
Is there ever a post-mortem on this game that was more than just like, you know...
Not an official one. I mean, there's all the stuff that...
Just a mortem.
Yeah, I mean, there's all the stuff that Jason Schreier reported about it.
Like the timelines and the resetting and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Certainly nothing official, though.
What are we doing in here?
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Oh, we're back to this again.
Environment check.
Good old Vold.
Temperatures are within acceptable
Vold.
parameters.
I think Vold is where I came to terms with what this game actually was, because like it's the first big planet you get to after the starting planet. And I spent like 20 hours here doing quests.
Oh boy.
And then I was like, oh, I get it now.
Let's get a scan.
All those people talking about Dragon Age Inquisition and how you shouldn't spend all this time in the hinterlands doing quests. I should have listened to them, because this is just that.
I never listened to those people either. And do I regret it? Sometimes.
What am I supposed to do here exactly?
Climb that thing, obviously.
It said it wanted me to scan something, but I don't see what it wants me to scan. So I hear the blip every now and again, so something is here.
Beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, if I back off this, it's like, hey, come over here.
Okay.
For what?
And it's not that truck?
I don't think so.
Is it under the ice? Remember those weird, like, creatures under the ice that time? That was cool.
That was
no. Cool. The turret. What? Did something just pop up?
Yeah, something is popping up, but I don't know what it is or where it is. Wait, is this it down here?
I don't think so.
This is very annoying.
What does the objective say?
Scan evidence from Ket handler on Vold. Scan Dr. Aiden's equipment on Vold.
It's not inside the thing?
Did I, like, kill the guy in a weird position? Wait, explosive materials. What is this? Okay, so what is this?
Is that
the truck?
Was that the thing you need to scan?
I scanned it already, though.
Yeah. How about this side? Is there more explosive materials hidden in the, like, invisible?
I'm just going to look around over here for a second. Make sure there's something I'm missing. Maybe over here. Nope, just more containers.
entirely possible that the quest broke.
Would not be the first time.
A fairly common thing in this game.
Oh, I bet I know what it is. They want me to scan this dead guy.
Oh.
Who was not there a minute ago, I might add.
I don't think he was there a minute ago.
That's amazing.
Did we miss him, or was he not there?
No, that was definitely
No, he
not
just
there.
phased out for a minute and then came back.
Interesting.
He scanned all around there, and there was nothing glowing.
Cool. Who put that? Liam?
Man, this guy places people, please.
God. Kind of fucking clown show dinner theater ass production are we running?
That's Techix, according to my map.
Gotta hand it to these Angara. They're tough.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Sam, I'm gonna ask you once more. Shut the fuck up.
Environment check.
I literally could not care less about the goddamn temperature.
Environment check.
Life support is back online.
This must be Dr. Adam's workspace, the one the STG agent is investigating.
Oscar, do you have a sore tummy?
Oh, my stomach.
You, the Pathfinder. Is it true? Can you talk to the old machine?
Great camera
You mean the
angle.
Remnant?
Mm-hmm.
I'm no threat to them. Never have been. Tell them to stop hurting me.
Why would the Remnant come after you?
I dig for useful things around.
Want to stop writhing for a second?
Yeah, this guy just cannot get comfortable.
Machine's always left me alone until now.
I mean, I get it. I'm a tosser and turner myself, but
get this guy some memory foam or something.
I slipped on the ice. That hurt.
You were misinformed.
man, we just got this absurd new like mattress topper that's like 4 or 5 inches thick.
Ooh.
Like practically need a ladder to get into the bed now.
Is it squishy?
It's pretty squishy. It's fairly firm.
Okay.
It's squishy and firm.
Is it memory foam?
Pretty good. Yeah, I think so. It's pretty good.
Or they could be leftovers from
I
Adam's
am genuinely thinking about putting a step stool next to the bed now.
Nothing proves Adam betrayed
Brad
Ark.
Stoppa
There goes
remembers.
Salen's investigation.
What
It's a
about
queen
getting
size
checked back
bed
on
or
the
king?
Nexus? We could ask if he knows anything.
Queen.
Queen.
Which I sort of regret at this point, but you know.
We'll be able to excavate the city.
When we got those free mattresses from,
These recent victories
God, what
against
company
the
was
Ket
that?
opened so many possibilities.
One that did the podcast. Casper, that was Casper.
There was a place for your people.
I was like,
Did
I'm
you guys
getting a
have
free
Casper?
mattress. We might as well upgrade. So
We had
only-
Casper, you had Lisa, right?
We mostly only had Lisa. I never got a mattress. I couldn't say.
We had
It was the
a
mattress that went for me.
Casper.
With the vault reactivated, the conditions on Vold will improve with time. At least that is the hope. I will leave you to
yeah, I
it
was
then,
like, if I'm
Ryder.
getting a new mattress, let's just
Welcome
fucking
home.
upgrade. Let's just get a bigger bed so we have a king
Tell
now.
me more about Techix.
It's the largest town
And there is
on
absolutely
Vold.
nothing on this world that feels more like stupidly luxurious than having a giant bed.
We trade and we try to live good lives, even with the Ket presence. I have lived here all my life, and there's no.
I was kind of interested in
Sure.
a Cal King at one
What
point,
about
but then like, why did they make it shorter?
sulfurous air.
It's wider, but
Not
also
for me.
shorter.
It's how the California
You called
king
yourself
likes it.
Steward. What's that?
So,
I have guardianship of Techix.
what is it? I think it's like 6 inches shorter or something like
What?
that.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
That
it's
is a lot.
significant. It's like, hey, if you need a wider bed, isn't it possible? Isn't it like likely that you probably?
Myself and others here, we fight by refusing to give
Oh
you
no,
up,
I've got
by
that
living
backwards.
In spite of
Oh,
you.
okay.
It's longer but
I won't
narrower.
disturb you further.
Oh.
No disturbance
Cal
at all.
King is
May
Cal
your
King
luck
is not
be
as
with
wide
Ryder.
as a regular king, but it is longer. That's what it is.
Huh.
Interesting. This is just getting back on the Tempest. Okay, let's just get back in the car and go back in the Tempest.
Apparently, a regular king is sometimes referred to as an Eastern king.
Okay.
Like one of them New York kings.
But if you buy king size sheets, generally it'll be the Eastern king.
I think so. That's true.
I think that's right. Yeah.
We rented a furnished place once that had a king size bed, and it was luxurious, but I wouldn't want a king size bed. It would take up too much room in my bedroom. I'd rather have the floor space to dump my dirty laundry and make it not floor space. If I had a king-size bed, it would just be more room for my freaking dog to lay sideways on and like take up more of even more of the bed.
Yep, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do dog on the bed if I had an inside dog.
Ready to discuss how to approach the Remnant City, Pathfinder.
How do you stop dog on the bed?
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Dog is an unstoppable force, man.
I suppose that is an issue.
Looks like we're going back to the Nexus.
My dog now gets up and moves when it hears me sigh come into the room. I go, oh my god, and then it just like lifts his head up and scoots over a little bit to the edge of the bed. Right, just like I don't even have to say anything. I just have to be like, oh, for crying out loud, freaking dog.
They know.
He knows. He's a good dog. He knows.
Into the Nexus.
Vinny, you might appreciate this. I think all the parts for my Pi KVM just showed up a few minutes ago.
Oh, right on.
Ooh.
I'm fairly excited about putting together.
So it's a USB KVM, like
it's an IP. It's over KVM over IP.
Oh, that's great.
So it's basically like all the stuff that the IPMI on your server board does is it's the exact same functionality, just in a portable Raspberry Pi based thing.
Ooh. Can it wake a
yes.
dead computer?
It actually wires into all the ATX headers on the motherboard, so you can straight up, like, control the power and reset and everything with it.
That sounds great.
Remotely.
Well, I'll have you know, I also got a cool. Wait, hang on.
You're bribing them.
We got a T-poser, folks. We
Oh
got
boy! Wait, you sure that's not just like a? Hang on. Are you sure that's not
armor?
like a,
Oh, yeah, okay.
like
God damn it. All right,
of
yeah, that's a display suit.
That's also just a T-pose.
That is a T-pose.
It's just the floor model.
Wait,
Anyway,
turn around. Is it still there? We just need to. Okay.
That's a permanent fixture. All right, that's fine. That's fine.
Did you?
Anyway, I got
you
a
also
package
got a
too.
Oh, okay. Not a KVM.
No, it was socks. I got socks.
Those are fun.
Yeah. That's the kind of life I'm living now. I get excited when socks come in the mail.
I also get excited.
The feature on that thing that I am low key the most excited for is you can store disk images on it and then mount them as virtual USB or CD-ROM devices, like to make them
hell
bootable.
Yes.
So like you don't have to fish out a USB stick and write an image to it and plug it in to make it boot off of.
Oh wow!
You can just keep ISOs or whatever image format on there.
Grab a seat.
And it'll boot from the USB as if it was a USB drive.
Yeah, like the host system sees it as a physical USB bootable device.
That is pretty cool.
A comforting thought.
So you're finding out the Ket's dirty exaltation secrets?
And if we're lucky, a way to stop it. I meant to thank you for the star maps.
Oh, of course. I'll be charting the Scourge for a while, though Ryder's data from the vaults is helping.
I'll send you our latest.
I haven't been to a vault in ages.
I know.
Expand the search grid.
You're still looking for stasis pods?
And finding them. Having a partner AI makes one hell of a difference. I guess I need to train a successor and figure out how to prepare them.
I don't think this is a job you can prepare for. You live it and do your
I
best.
would have liked more training.
More groundwork would have helped in the early days.
Huh. Well,
No, it's not.
knowing.
For now, friends, I need your help. The first wine bottled in Andromeda, sent back to the Nexus.
A good thing I brought my flask.
Who puts wine in a flask?
Good.
Seemed worthy of our first proper.
Is this what this is what we're paying these?
If we have a toast.
I don't like any of this.
To our crews, our Sams.
I don't
and each
recall
other.
asking you to make a toast.
May we always find our path home.
These Pathfinders drinking the first wine bottled in
Ryder. Your
Man.
pilot said you were helping Major Salen Vaughn with an investigation into Dr. Adden.
You know Salen?
Only by reputation. One of STG's finest back in the day. I tried to help him with Adden, but sort of stalled.
I don't like that lighting at all.
Theory that someone betrayed your people.
It doesn't seem possible, but there's so much that doesn't fit otherwise. I reached out to ARC leadership, the ones who woke up first, but they keep putting me off. I had an idea, but it might not be completely.
Now you're talking.
Hey, if we don't break the rules, who will?
One of those ARC officers, Rand Lawn, has an apartment here. If he's busy, he won't be around. And a quick scan wouldn't hurt anything.
Or
Just
breaking and entering. Got it.
see what's there.
Atavus? How you doing?
So it's official. You're part of our little club.
Our wine club.
I know I was reluctant, but it was the right call. Thanks for the push.
I'm not worried. You're good for it.
Is that armor behind you?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I believe
Good
so.
seeing you, Avidus.
Stay safe out there.
It looks like armor pieces, like those.
It does.
Go look at those real quick.
Look like somebody fused into the wall.
Those arms even connected? No, they're not.
They're just hanging out there.
Interesting.
They're mounted behind. Their brackets behind.
So are you just wearing like a wetsuit kind of thing under the armor?
Ooh.
Seems like it.
Body glove.
Over in the Twitch chat, Early Mandroid asking, have you kept up with Astroneer? They're adding a rail system. I have not.
I haven't
It
either.
seems like if anything would, that is the thing that would get you back.
A lot of the stuff they're adding to that sounds super cool. It doesn't sound like they've added any more like objectives though, right? I don't think they haven't added like more new planets or like it's. I think it's all like gear that they're adding. Does that make sense? Like they're adding a ton of new equipment, but not any like new quests or objectives to use them on.
You wanted like a big old expansion pack of a new
I would
new planets.
Love to like a new solar system to explore or something like that would be kind of cool. You know, we did everything, right? Like
we beat
all
the game.
Planets. We finished the game. We saw the ending.
I think about it once in a while when I see it.
Locked.
Man, that game was so cool.
A lot of fun.
Like getting to that first planet core the first time was just like
a fun sense of discovery.
Definitely the apartment Hager mentioned. Password protected. Little help, Sam?
Accessing. It contains
nice TV.
personnel reports. However, the EM signature suggests
chat.
recently cleaned.
Discord chat kind of confirms. Lots of like, Explosivo says a lot of new automation and storage and vehicles, but not a lot of reason to engage with it. I wonder if they will do. I think these are all like free updates. All the gear stuff they've been adding. I wonder if they'll do like a paid expansion of more actual content.
Astroneer 2.
Freshly vacuumed.
That would also be cool.
Traces of dust still remain. Based on the Scourge radiation count, they came from a remote world.
So Rand Lawn, or someone in his apartment, when exploring out there.
Okay. What am I meant to glean from any of this? Read his email. I touched all his stuff. I looked at all his dust.
Yeah.
Oh, his plant.
It's been watered
My
recently.
God.
A single fiber is caught on a leaf. It shows traces of novetamine.
A drug?
A neurodepressant reported in some Andromeda wildlife. This plant is not one of them.
Okay, something's fishy. Sam, can you work out which planet the dust on the floor came from?
I have a candidate. No record of any official visit. Once in orbit, I can approximate a nav point.
Oh, I gotta remind myself. I have that really dumb hamburger story with that ramble cast.
What are you doing in my apartment?
You must be Rand Lawn.
Yes. You're the one who saved our Ark. What are you doing here?
Wrong room.
Just didn't mean to be
My
here.
fault. I'm visiting a friend and, these doors all look alike.
You're quite obviously not here by accident. Now please, explain why you broke in, or I'll have to report this to the militia.
Hey, slow
Major
down.
Salen Varn. He has the paperwork.
Salen? Huh, I see. If the Major's at it again, this makes more sense.
What do you mean?
No, I won't spread rumors. You can go, but I wouldn't break into any more homes on Salen's advice.
If I've been misled, I should hear these rumors.
Listen, every second of my life is like an hour. Just fucking...
He's just been in STG too long. He's been bothering us with conspiracies since he woke up. It's common in retired agents. They can't navigate a world without espionage.
I see.
Oh, I heard a dog.
Look, let's
Did you hear
forget
my
this
dog?
happened, for the Major's sake. Goodbye, Pathfinder.
And my dog.
Still got that planet identified, Sam?
Yes.
Yes, it's Elodin. You've been to Elodin. It's a place you know.
And Chad has gone down a deep mattress hole.
What?
Here.
What does that even mean?
I've got a gigantic mattress sizing guide in front of me.
Oh, wow.
Pathfinder?
This thing is to be believed.
Uh-huh.
In addition to California, other states and territories with their own mattress sizings are Wyoming, Texas, Alaska, and Alberta.
Well, how do you get sheets for those things?
Dude, I want an Alaskan king. Holy crap.
Is it just shaped like a crab? Like
A regular king is 76 by 80.
Okay.
An Alaskan king is 108 by 108.
Wow. It's a square? Oh, wow.
That is a huge... If like, according to the number of pillows on the bed, it's intended for 3 people.
Okay.
Or can fit 3 people.
Gotta stay warm up there in Alaska.
There's also something on here called a family bed, which is literally 2 kings side by side in width.
See, I'd get that and just have and turn all the bedrooms into Vinny's workshops. You guys all just sleep in this one big bed. And I'm taking over your rooms and putting my electronics and D&D painting stuff in it. My kids just sleep wherever they want anyway.
Yeah, they're kids. That's what they do.
That's what they do.
We're back on the hot planet. This is where we started. Today, I mean.
It's true. What was that? What did that last weapon slot say? How do you unlock that?
Combat Fitness 5.
Combat Fitness 5.
You did gain a level. You want to see if we can get Combat Fitness 5?
I don't know if I'm at that point yet.
Bomb.
Bomb.
I think if I were single, I'm pretty sure I would still have a queen size bed. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I sleep on my kid's full bed. It's full, right? Is a double a thing? I think it's like
there's
full.
twin.
There's full and double are, they may not be exactly the same, but they're close.
Similar.
Yeah. The basic categories are like twin, full, queen, king.
What's it? Maybe they have a twin bed then. It's like barely wider than my shoulders. That's probably a twin.
Yeah, twin is like very obviously one person.
Okay, like they have a twin, and when I sleep in that, I just feel like I'm back in like college or on like a Boy Scout trip or something.
We have a long way to drive.
Got a long way to go. Does Europe use like similar names for beds? They just
no.
It's the 1.5 meter.
Do not start a conversation about beds in Europe. It's just going to be people arguing about top sheets.
They just call it the president, the vice president, and the speaker of the house.
Strangers like us. Besides, who says I'm old? Who says I'm dying? I don't think I said that.
What?
You did. I'm certain I didn't. Now you're saying I'm deaf. Ryder?
Nope, not getting involved.
Hey, you're not wrong, Chow. I am old, but I got a lot of living left.
Why did he sound so menacing when he said that?
Or sexual.
Yeah.
Activating automated forward station deploy. I advise against prolonged sun exposure, Pathfinder.
Gonna be hard to avoid out here.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder.
Now. Memories. Oh, there's a memory over here. Gonna have to get him eventually.
Get that memory.
I've added them to your nav system.
This heat is unbearable.
I detect a considerable temperature drop in shaded
Weird.
areas.
Do you guys have sides of a bed you're more comfortable on? Like I always kind of sleep on this side, and it feels weird for me to sleep on the other side of the bed.
So the answer to that question is yes, but also I need to change sides at some point because my shoulder would really love it if I went to the other side at some point.
Well, I mean sides of the bed, not sleep on your side. Like
that's what I mean.
Oh, do you need to face inward on the bed or outward on the bed? Do you have a preference for that?
Hang on, let me kill this thing.
I do, but it's entirely arbitrary. Like I can change just fine and be used to it after a week.
Okay, I'm sorry. I've seen echidnas before. That is not an echidna.
It doesn't look like Knuckles?
No.
Like I have been for years. The right-hand side of the bed is
That's me as well now, currently.
The side I sleep on. And anytime I sleep on the left-hand side, it feels like I'm doing something like illegal. Like, oh, like my wife's not around. I'm sleeping diagonally on the bed, kind of thing. You're just laying into this thing.
This gun does some work.
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are
Of course they are.
Need to get one of those beds with the independent moving sides, the ones that like you can like it's your sleep number, is that what they're called? Where you like dial in half the bed or something?
I detect above normal temperature.
Well, congratulations on being 70 years old.
It sounds all right.
What, being 70?
Well, having to being able to dial in a number on a bed.
So that's the direction I need to go in. I'm gonna go here though. As well unlock these points as I go.
Drac, what do Krogan like to do for fun? Define fun. Never mind.
Probably involves killing.
Almost assuredly. Oh, Kirby's ready for this train to be over.
Yeah, there's something going on out there. Maybe it's lonely. So here you're talking about me on the bed. What's a lifespan of a pillow? Should you
I was just
expect
talking
more
about that
than
last night.
Oh, you because like I feel like it's always shorter than I think it should be.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I've had some pillows for like 20 years. That doesn't mean I shouldn't have gotten rid of them 10 years ago.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, my main pillow is just coming up on 10 years, and I think that's probably
10 years is a good run.
Yeah.
Is it one of those pillows you'd be embarrassed if the pillowcase were off of it and you're like,
no, because we were changing the sheets last night, and I was looking at it going like, man, this thing looks like
pristine.
You could not tell. Yes,
whoa!
absolutely. Like,
It hadn't turned completely coffee yellow and like wow, man. You're a good sleeper.
It's I would change the sheets fairly frequently.
How often do you
every
change
2
sheets?
weeks.
That's
every 2 weeks now.
That's pretty good.
Before the pandemic,
That's what we do.
Before the pandemic, it was every week.
Wow, really? Every week?
Yeah, man.
That's some
Clean
serious.
sheets.
That's,
Clean sheets are next to godliness.
my God, how many sets of sheets do you own?
Well, I think we have like 3, maybe.
That's a very personal question, Vinny.
I don't know. Like that's a good rotation.
I think we have like 5.
Wow, that's a lot of sheets.
I mean,
Do you
only
have, like-
3 of them are good. The other 2 are like, all right, it's time for the bad sheets.
I was gonna say, like, do you have the set? You're like, ooh, yeah, I like when this set comes on.
Yes, there's one set in particular that has a high thread count, and I'm like, yeah, those are the good sheets.
It's got a like bamboo fiber cooling blanket that rules.
Ooh,
very good.
It's like it goes on top of the bed, or is it just like
I've just
instead
been,
of a
I've just been
sheet?
using it on top of the top sheet.
Okay,
you can use it however you want.
I have a few questions.
Careful, Krogan have a saying. History is written.
I sleep way too hot, so I needed something thinner that was like.
Yeah.
I've not been hot since I got that blanket.
Yeah, the
Really?
shipment of the clan was
Yes.
strong, and the Kraddic waste.
Can you sleep without a blanket or like a sheet, or do you kind of need something on top of you?
I definitely need at least a top sheet.
Okay.
Feel exposed in a dangerous way.
Otherwise, like
clearly something is going to get me if I don't have a top sheet.
That's
yeah.
It's that worm thing.
Oh yeah, totally forgot about that worm.
Do I need to be worried about that?
Sandworms.
I don't like how it draws in. It doesn't look quite right.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
The reason we were talking about ages of pillows last night was because my girlfriend got a new pillow on the sly.
Oh.
And didn't tell me.
Snuck one in?
Secret pillows.
Now I am getting a withering look.
Detect normal temperatures.
It's all in good fun.
Do you
I was
guys?
like, what the hell? I'm over here. I'm over here with a decade-old pillow. How come you get a new pillow when I don't?
She got a matching pillow.
Yeah, I probably should.
Man, this place is just desolate, isn't it?
Just barren. I wash my sheets on my bed when I get to the point and I go, these sheets need a wash.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much what.
That's your moments right there.
Or when I wake up or I go to make the bed and the sheets are already all just on the floor and I'm like, you know what? It's more work for me to put these back on. I'm just gonna take them everything off.
Worth the trip.
There's sand traps all over. Let's look under
Problem
the
for me
surface.
is that I reach that point about 2 days after they go on.
Oh my gosh. Oh
and then
man.
from there it is a struggle to just maintain.
I mean, listen, I love fresh sheets.
Who doesn't?
Something was here, then dragged. That way.
One of the rare pleasures in life.
Oh, fresh sheets are great. But also for me, and this is why I need new pillows. Fresh sheets, changing the sheets always reminds me that's like, oh man, I put my head on this thing. I really need to get rid of this pillow. It's okay once the cover's on it, but just looking at this thing now, it looks like this got dragged off the Titanic or something.
Y'all like following footprints?
Yeah, super fun, just like in Horizon.
One of the best lifestyle changes that I've made since working from home all the time is showering every night right before bed.
Oh yeah, I've been doing that for a while.
Because then the sheets, that's another thing that makes the sheets stay cleaner.
But you don't have with your hair, you don't get like wet head like on your pillow?
Not like, well, actually sometimes it will be right before bed. I just kind of like fan it out behind me.
Okay.
So I'm not laying on the wet hair.
Yeah, put it in the
Trail
pineapple.
leads right to them.
And it dries pretty quickly. Also,
Yeah, I
just
got a
sleeping
bald head.
clean
That's
is
easy.
nice.
Sleeping clean is kind of nice. I need a morning shower, or otherwise I can't function. So I feel like I'd be wasting my shower time at night.
What about 2 showers?
We live in water world.
We don't pay the water bill here. Do what I want.
Shower all the time.
Am I gonna have to follow all those footprints again? No. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank God.
like if I don't shower in the morning, I just feel like a monster.
There's like no cover out here. Wait, where are all the enemies? Oh, there they are.
I do enjoy a midday shower though. Like if I'm outside doing a lot of work and I'm just like a big old mess, or when I get back from the gym, like a good midday shower with like a fresh t-shirt or something on. It's nice, like on a weekend, a hot weekend day.
Salem, what happened to you?
Salem?
Haha.
Very familiar for our first real meeting.
Not funny, Solarian.
I contacted you, hoping one of my suspects would do something reckless, and unfortunately, he did. I imagined I was supposed to vanish out here while he used my cloak device. Any Salem you met was Dr. Adden in disguise.
Wait, he asked me to analyze leads that could implicate him.
Let me guess. Adden asked you to scan.
We had this quest already for like different people.
Messages on
I think you're right.
Those messages were the real proof I needed, but a powerful scanner like yours would wipe them. Adden used you and my investigation to cover his tracks.
You both fucking did this to me.
I feel like you and Dr. Adden are taking turns yanking my strings.
Then who was Adden's puppeteer? Everything comes back to our arc. Adden didn't have the clearance to alter logs or affect the nav computer, yet he's obviously guilty. I suspect Adden is the front man for a conspiracy involving the Ket. He's the key to blowing it open.
Blowing it open.
Except Adden got rid of anything we had on him, and I'll bet Rand Lawn has disappeared.
Adden. He forgot the dart he poisoned me with. Still in there with the ballistics intact. Contact Adden, feign ignorance, and ask for a meeting. I'll be there to arrest him.
We'd need somewhere to meet Adden. Somewhere
I feel like we're gonna finish this quest next time.
Send the word.
Send the word.
Yeah, I don't want to drive all the hell way over to Kadara now, so what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna get in my car.
Okay.
I'm gonna get back on the Tempest, and we're gonna wrap it up there. And then we will finish this quest line tomorrow, next time, as well as probably get those last 2 outposts done, hopefully, and maybe have movie night. I guess we haven't done that yet.
You go sandy. I like your sandy armor.
Yeah. It's everywhere, man.
I want to make, okay, let's talk about pillows. I think a good pillow filling, pistachio shells.
Huh, like husks?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, like the shell. Yeah, like I feel like that would be like, I would lay my, not, in a sack or something. But like, do you ever eat like a bunch of pistachios and you got a bowl full of the shells and like, you're like, oh man, this, or like dry beans,
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like dried black beans, like it's like mushy.
I don't
It's
agree
like,
with you, but I know what you're saying.
I like a super firm pillow.
He's been looking for you.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it.
Might be a little too crunchy for me.
I'm gonna try it.
Hold that thought.
This is how we're gonna end it for today.
Sit tight. I'll be right back. Hello. Don't worry. I'm not springing anything terrible on you. Actually, you be the judge. So, you and your team are like a fungus, You look and smell funny and you grow in the weirdest places.
Not sure I'm following your analogy.
We made this robot neurotic. Fuck.
Oh, it's so corny to say. In my heart. Ugh. I'm recording this so when I get antsy, and believe me, I will, just sit my ass down and play it. Shut up, PB free card. Now, if there's anything you'd like to preserve for posterity.
Wow, very charming.
Oh, and then join me in the meeting room? Beep. Fungus works both ways, PB. So, yeah, you're right. Ugh, pretty much sums it up. So, the reason I wanted to
this is a team meeting.
Uh-oh. Did you mutiny and jettison, Ryder?
No such luck. She just showed up.
She did ambush me, but I survived. No harm, no foul.
Is this where you invite us to a zero-G
whether
orgy?
you all know it or not, I've had one foot out the door since I got here. And, well, that's gonna stop.
Nobody likes you, PB.
I'm proud and happy to be
Wait,
part
what?
of this team. This family.
I don't recall calling you family.
Okay.
About time you caught up, kid.
Yeah, you're one of us, whether you like it or not.
Well, great. So, my place is an utter mess. Who wants to help me clean it up?
Think I left the stove on.
I'm making ice.
It's an Angaran holiday.
Reports don't file themselves.
Helping Liam make ice.
But...
Wow.
Prepping VidCon communications.
What?
Shut up. Shut up, PB.
What was I supposed to get from that?
I don't know that she's likes being part of the team now. I guess.
But okay.
Yeah, I don't know. That was kind of a nothing scene.
What's all this stuff even for?
Oh, come to say hi.
Oh, Pie Jack.
Most of it's got Suvi's name on it.
But she's never.
Hi, Jack. You're the only one who understands me.
Bridge. Suvi, what's all this stuff for?
All right.
Oh, the lab equipment.
It's time to wrap things up for today, I think.
Why is this conversation on an open comm?
I don't know. I don't know why any of this is happening.
Get control of your ship, Alex.
No, I'm way past that point now. Shall we wrap it up?
Yeah, I guess so.
Let me go ahead and hit this save button, and then we can wrap things up. All right.
Well, let me say this. First of all, there's a lot going on this week. You've seen the Galaxy Quest. There is at least one watchcast, if not two watchcasts available. You can check out Jaws, I believe, is available for everyone at this point. And the Star Trek episode 1 and 2 series we've done is now available. Details over on the Patreon. Want to check that out. We've got Planorama recorded. That will go up some point later this week. We're looking for tomorrow. We got, let's see, Wednesday, we're recording the podcast. We got
the Ramblecast like usual.
Ramblecast. We got Thursday with, what did we just talked about this? Thursday is
Star Trek 25th anniversary.
That's right, Star Trek, the 25th anniversary PC game. We're going to check out that. And then Friday, we've got more Gabriel Knight 2, and Abby's going to swing by for that. Action-packed week.
Yes.
And then next week, we're going to finish Mass Effect.
I'm going to install a new power supply at some point.
Oh my gosh. It hasn't come yet, but it's coming?
Yes.
Fantastic. Action-packed. And then the week after that, we're recording another watch, guys. Did you announce what movie it is yet, Alex?
Yes, we did. We are watching the director's cut of Close Encounters of the Third Kind, keeping a Richard Dreyfuss / Steven Spielberg theme going this month.
I watched yesterday. Here, check my face out. This is my reaction to it.
I can't see it from here. I'm playing the game, remember?
Did you read that? Everybody could read it.
Also, could not see.
It's okay. No, it's for the people at home.
They
right.
saw it.
I saw that movie damn near, it's got to be 30 years ago. Like that movie came out in the late 70s. I must have saw it in the early 80s. I saw it a long, long time ago. And my memory of it was way different. All right. We're going to get out of here. Go check it all out. Details up on the Discord. Details up on the Patreon. Thank you, Alex. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. And we'll be back soon. See ya.